the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs (NIIA) have come together to hold a third conversation series tagged Sparks Culture and Diplomacy as Tools in the New World Order. The conversation had in attendance the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who was highly represented by his deputy, Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, the Tunisian ambassador to Nigeria, Usra Hendra, the Director General of the Institute, Professor Egosa Emmanuel Osaige, the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Rajifashola, and many more. Speaking to journalists at the third conversation series, the Director General Professor Egosa Emmanuel Osaige had his view on the day alongside the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, who also aired his view on the capital of a new West Africa.
Today, we've had this third conversation in which we have tried to bring together all that we did in the first and second conversations. How sports is very intricately and closely linked to entertainment, to music, to film, and to theater. So this is a full thing because this is the platform, the vehicle that would lead us to the ultimate goal, which is Agenda 2034.
Lagos as a city and a state has grown and developed to become the unofficial capital of West Africa and is an emerging global power of the black race in the field of entertainment, hospitality, through music, film, dance, technology, drama, sports, the arts, culture, and all the soft power tools. As a matter of fact, Genome 2022 report shows that Lagos is now the capital of technology. It has overtaken Johannesburg, it has overtaken Nairobi.
Also, the Minister of Works and Housing, former Governor of Lagos State, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Babatunde Rajifashola, aired his view on infrastructural imperative for integration of West Africa alongside the Tunisian ambassador to Nigeria, Usra Hendra, on how culture and diplomacy can help sharpen economic growth of Nigeria.
In between all of these are roads, water bodies that bind us together. So when our government announced that a part of our national rail network was going to link the Niger Republic, there was some outcry. But I thought to myself that the outcry must have been driven by those who were unaware that transport facilities are not ends in themselves, but instead means to larger national and international purposes. Human beings need to connect, they need to interact, they need to exchange and to share. And this happens through business, sports, tourism, and many undertakings. It is the global sea, air, land, and water transportation network that actually makes this connectivity possible.
Today, this many Nigerian, also Indonesia, make business commitment with Indonesia. And several years ago, with Trade Expo of Indonesia, I am the ambassador, the biggest number able to brought the businessmen from Nigeria to Indonesia. Yeah, that is why what they create by this institute for the seminar or for this occasion is very good. Because in Indonesia, we think that diplomatic action through the sport and through the culture and through the whatever is very good to create what we call it soft power. We need the soft power to make Indonesia, the world stable.
There is absolutely no way you can think of sports without thinking of culture. And of course, I'm sure you know that both sports and culture, they are all under, they are foot soldiers of tourism. Because people travel for sports, people travel for culture, people travel for entertainment. But this particular movement, for me, is the best form of reparation. It is not about us asking for handouts. We need to focus on hand up. We need to transform that bitter lemon called slave trade We need to mix it with sugar and water and a bit of honey and make it sweeter and transform it to lemonade for everybody to drink, including the children of slave owners. We have to bring back the over 1.1 billion people of African descent in diaspora. And the best way to bring them back is through sports and culture.
It is seen that the Institute have added sports diplomacy, China, USA, and Europe, terrorism, the Sahel region, and climate change as areas of special interest.